minute. Let me get myself together real quick. Great morning to y'all. Great morning. I'm running late. Y'all, I've been up since 2 this morning. Like 2 something. Oh Lord. Unplug this. I've been up since 2. And we're gonna talk about why I was up so early. When y'all come on in, go ahead and hit the like button, please, and thank you. I went ahead and got my little self together. All I gotta do is my hair. I went ahead and got myself together because y'all know I got ADHD. I be getting off track. Let me get me a glass of, oh, that's too hot. Give me a glass of water. A bottle of water, rather. Then I'll be right back. Oh, Lord Jesus, help me. Y'all, when y'all come on in and hit the like button. All right. I'm gonna need my glasses for this, y'all. So, child, how y'all doing? Let me pull myself together real quick. Oh, shoot. Where my daggone candle? Hold on, y'all. I gotta have my... Okay. Hey, look, I ain't combed my hair yet, okay? I'm wondering what, child, I don't care what you think, but I got my makeup on. I've not combed my hair. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get it together. This that Victoria's Secret Love Spell. Get you some, child. It smells so good. Bless your spirit with a good smelling candle. You don't want your house smelling funky now. Okay, y'all. How y'all doing this morning? Child, I got my Bible out. That daggone Peaches McIntyre done got me with my Bible. What's up, Sylvia? First of all, I had a whole nother topic I was gonna talk about this morning. So my sister calls me last night and she was like, girl, I seen you on YouTube. You know, basically. I ain't gonna tell y'all everything we talked about. Now listen, don't judge my head. I got a sew-in. My daughter did my sew-in. And the last sew-in I had, because I know it's a lot of new people gonna be over here. This is me, honey. But the last sew-in I had, I cut some of my daggone hair because she sewed it too close together. So my hair is short. Child, I even cut a little bald spot, but that's okay. I got some biotin and it's growing back in. Anyway, so I'm talking to Sylvia. Sylvia said, I heard you talking about the little topic you talked about. You talked about Peach yesterday being evicted. And the day before that, I was talking about this. She said, oh, Lord. She said the day before that, you was talking about, now for those of y'all who have been on the channel, y'all know dang, my hair's sticking up. I was talking about a content creator. I did not name the content creator. I did that on purpose because this lady has helped me in so many ways with my YouTube channel. Like, give me little tips. For those of y'all who know, if you don't know, please go back and watch the other videos. But she's helped me. So I didn't want to use her name in any of my videos or even call out her name for any type of clickbait or to make a coin off of her misfortune. I didn't want to do that. So I did not call her name. So it was another YouTuber who faced eviction too. And so me and my sister was talking about it, and she said, and Kim, I got to thinking. She said, you were dead smack in the middle of it. And I said, what you mean? She said, because on one end, and I was thinking about, it's so crazy. Me and my sister are so much alike. I was thinking about talking about this situation anyway, about how Peaches was evicted from her apartment, y'all. I put the documents out. What's up, Tawanda Ingram and Queen Pieces and anybody else coming in? Go ahead and hit the like button. But y'all, I gotta stay on topic because I got ADHD and I ain't on no pill. And so if I read the comments, I forget what I'm talking about, y'all. I made me a whole little notebook of what I wanted to say this morning. But anyway, so she was like, so she was like, you in the dead smack middle. On one side, you have a lady that I told you about, the other content creator that was evicted from her apartment. But the situations are completely different. Let's look at that, and then we're going to get into something else. So one situation, you got a person, how can I put this? On one instance, you have a person who helps other people. She's not perfect, because ain't none of us perfect. She's not perfect. She have her faults, but all in all, she's a good person. She has a good heart. And I see people for their heart, okay? That's the person over here, the content creator that I know. Now, she's gotten into it with other content creators. We all know this, right? If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But at the base of her core, I personally believe, and I've been known, I don't know her like I've never met her, but she's never done anything to me. And it's been a year. On the other instance, you got another person who cusses out her subscribers on every side. She cuss you out. She gonna block you. It was a lady on the live yesterday. She said, Peaches, I got a marketing strategy. She said, I want to give it to you. She said, I don't trust nobody that's going to do something for me free. She was like, what you want out of it? Which is true to a certain extent, but sometimes people do things for you out of the goodness of your heart, out of the goodness of their heart. There are some good people in the world. Everybody don't have an ulterior motive. So anyway, you got two people that's being evicted. This person on the left, this is my left. I don't know what your left is. This person on the left helps other people. She don't curse out her subscribers. She thanks her subscribers. Although she get into it with other people, she do cuss. But all in all, she's a good person. When she got evicted from her house, her apartment, there were a rally of women that gathered around. We talked about it here on this channel. We talked about the biblical story, the Good Samaritan, okay? If you don't know that story, please go back and watch the video. But we talked about the Good Samaritan on here and how you can have two people that are enemies, and one person needs help and the other person renders aid, and how God uses them. Okay, hold that thought right there. I also heard that someone said, another content creator came on here talking about God ain't gonna use nobody. The devil blesses people too. First of all, let's talk about it. None of us know our stance with God. Don't nobody know. Like when I die right now, I know exactly where I'm going. And you know it too. Nobody else know, but you know. The things that you do in private, don't nobody know but you and God. So nobody knows what your spiritual salvation is but you. Nobody knows where you gonna go but you and God. You know what you be doing when ain't nobody looking. So anyway, nobody knows that. Can we judge? To a certain extent, you can judge. Because the Bible tells us to judge a what? A tree by the fruit it bear. We're the tree. We got to judge people on the way that they act, how they move. And y'all, this ain't no biblical lesson right now. We're going to get to that in a minute. But I got to talk about this. But you know when people are good, you can see the good in them. Even when you see people that do bad, haven't you seen a little bad kid or a person that do bad and somebody pull them to the side and they say, you know what? I see the good in you. I see the good in you, and I know that you can be better, okay? So I say that to say this. Nobody knows. So you're going to say, okay, the devil uses people. How do you know that God wasn't blessing that child that this other content creator is raising, the grandchild? I'm just putting it in perspective, y'all. Y'all can say, okay, she wrong. She do wrong. God ain't gonna bless her. How you know God ain't gonna use nobody to bless that child? Children are innocent. They come in this world innocent. Sin, if you know anything about your Bible, if you don't know, pick it up. I don't know, but I'm just going to be talking as if you know. Sin, the Bible portrays sin as a transgression of God's law. How can a little kid transgress God's law? He don't even know the law. Caden, at 7 years old, he can't do anything right now that he can transgress God's law. He's innocent right now. He's safe right now, okay? That's what I believe. I don't know what you believe. That's what I believe. Y'all might come for me in the comments, but that's what I believe. So I was talking to my mom this morning, and I said, you know, God does use people to help other people. And this content creator talking about what the devil use people too. God ain't gonna bless that. How you know God ain't gonna bless that little bitty boy that she raising? Let me give you an example. I was living in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I was working. Where was I working? I was working at the Mercedes-Benz plant. And my daughter's grandmother was keeping her. I had to drive when I got off work. Now, if you know anything about Alabama, the Mercedes-Benz plant is in Vance, Alabama. Vance is in between Tuscaloosa and Birmingham. I got off work. I lived in Tuscaloosa. My daughter was being kept by, you're shaking a YouTube street this morning, girl. My daughter was being kept by her grandmother. Her grandmother lives in Birmingham. So I had to drive to Birmingham. This night, it was rainy. It was cold. And this was Jazz. Jazz was little. Jazz had to be like, I say 4. She wasn't not older than 4. She might have been 3 or 4. She was small. So we coming back on the highway, coming back from Birmingham to Tuscaloosa. And we passed this rest area. If anybody know anything about that highway, I can't even think of the highway name. There's a big rest area right after you pass the Mercedes-Benz plant. It's on the right-hand side of the highway. So I'm coming down, and I'm doing all about 70, 75, okay? Mind you, Jazz ain't in no car seat. She ain't in no car seat. She in the front seat with a blanket. At this time, the car I was driving, the car I was driving didn't have no heat in it. It was cold, y'all. It was real cold. And it's only because, and we can get into why it was cold and why I was, because my parents could have helped me. They didn't want to help me because I was out there doing God knows what. Girl, I was clubbing, drinking, shacking up, having sex before marriage, all that. I'm doing all that. Y'all know my daddy a preacher. He ain't going for that, so he ain't going to help you. Okay, so anyway, I'm coming back. I passed the rest area. Just past the rest area. It's dark, it's rainy, it's cold. This 18-wheeler starts to merge onto the highway. I'm in the far left lane. He starts to merge onto the highway and get over there where I am. Like in that left lane. And I'm like, oh, shoot. So I didn't panic or nothing. Mind you, I'm doing all 70, 75. I might have been doing 80 because I was young. I take my hand, 2 hands on the wheel. I don't even know. I gently merged myself over to the grass. The car didn't flip. It didn't jerk. It just was like, it was steady. Y'all, when I tell you I ain't playing, I'm serious. It was steady on the grass in the middle median. After that truck got on down, I graciously came back over to the road, to that left lane. Y'all, my hand to God, I pulled that car over. My daughter was not in the car seat, y'all. She was in the front seat. I pulled that car over, and I looked at Jazz, and all I could do was cry. Because I knew that it wasn't me. God didn't do that for me. I'm sitting there looking at that little girl in that front seat, and I said, girl, in my head, I said, girl, you got some angels watching over you, because I know the Lord ain't saved me. It's dirty and foul as I'm living right now, because I know better. Now, this been, y'all know my daughter's 25 years old. This been 20-something years ago, long time ago. I was probably in my late 20s at this time. I'm out here drinking, I'm clubbing, I'm sexing, child, I'm having me a cussing, I'm doing everything. Now, that's what I believe. You can believe something different. But what I believe, I don't believe I should be doing that. So so in my heart, I was wrong. And there's no way in the world God gonna save me as dirty and foul as I was living. God saved me because of that child that was sitting in the front seat. I say that to say this. How do you know that God wasn't blessing her for that child? Okay? So anyway, I cleared that up. Let's move on to the next topic. So, well, same topic, different example. So, you got Peaches over here. And I'm not saying that God did not bless Peaches. I don't know what the situation was. Because she got small kids too that don't need to be in the situation they in. But these two content creators' situations are totally different. One don't make the type of money that Peaches make. She don't make $80,000 a year. She may be, I don't know what she doing. It ain't none of my business, but I know she don't make that type of money. Shoot, I don't even make that type of money. But she don't make that type of money. She don't have the tools Peaches have. Her heart has been good to other people. See, when you do right by other people, regardless if the person that's blessing you, you've done right by, right comes to you. The Bible ain't the Bible ain't wrong. You reap what you sow, whether it's good seed or whether it's bad seed. Period. I don't know when reaping season come for people, but that person knows. They know, because I'm gonna give you another example. Many of y'all heard when I told y'all I was attacked by 2 pit bulls. A lot of people was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Are you okay?" On one sense, I say that was my reaping season. That was my reaping season, and I knew it when it happened. You know why? Because I wasn't living right. You know why? I was married. I wasn't drinking. I wasn't doing none of that. To the common eye, I was good. Oh, she live a good life. She's a good girl. Oh, no, ma'am. To me, that ain't going to keep me from heaven. Just because I don't drink, that ain't going to keep me. Sure, it could be other things. It could be. And to me personally, I was an arrogant person. Very arrogant. I thought I was better than people because of the money that I had, the job that I had. I worked hard. I worked real hard. Thank God I don't have to now. I have a husband that provides for me and my family, our family. But at that point, I worked hard and I made good money. I really did. So anyway, I came from a good background. The average person probably didn't go through what I went through. I was a very sheltered child. I'm not bragging. That's just the way it was. I was sheltered. We weren't rich. Many of y'all know my story. We was not rich. My family was no way by rich. But my daddy made it his point to make sure that we had what we needed. And he didn't put us in no bad area. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. So anyway, you take Peaches. Peaches has a nasty, and this ain't nothing I'm saying because I heard it. It's something that I seen with my own eyes. She got a nasty little spirit. She disrespectful to her mama. Nasty. Disrespectful to her mother and her father when he was living. When her father passed away, many of y'all know she didn't even go to the funeral. Now, on this other hand, this lady, and I'm just looking at some good characteristics of people that I see. On this hand, this lady honored her mother. I don't know about her father because I've never heard her talk about her father. But her mother, she honored her mother to the day that she died. And to think it'd be people on this app to talk about her deceased mama. But anyway, that's another story. But she honored her mother to the day she died. Now, all the nicks and crannies, y'all may, like other content creators may know stuff. I don't know that. I know the good side of this lady. I do. And until somebody proved to me, your word don't mean nothing to me. She's a good person. She's always been good. But anyway, to me. So anyway, so you see these 2 individuals. When she was evicted, how many of you have 1 million plus subscribers pull your money together and had a Cashapp party for her? How many? How many of them? I want to know. How many? Now, to my knowledge, Peach got close to 1 million subscribers. She probably got over 1 million subscribers. Yes, she do. If you combined, it's over 1 million. If you combine all her social media platforms, how many people rallied together to help her? God, I can't listen to you. Patrick, you got to go. You shouldn't even be here. Why you stumble over here? Bye. You gone. I'm doing the cussing pastor. You gone. Anyway, so nobody came to rally Peaches. Not a one. No, not one. This other content creator on this side, I gave the story about the Good Samaritan. And it was sort of like a situation like a Good Samaritan that happened. I'm not going to run into the story. Y'all know the story. And women rallied together. Women that she possibly could have had odds with in the past. Nobody had apologized prior to this moment. And they rallied together because they saw the good in her. I even saw content creators getting on here crying. And it wasn't fake. Crying. And I saw the God in the whole situation. It wasn't that not one individual was praised, but to me, in my opinion, I saw God's glory when I saw that happen. Okay? Now, we're going to bring it up to where we are today. So last night, and this further lets you know who this individual is. So, early this morning, because y'all know I don't sleep that well. Early this morning, I click on TikTok. Y'all know she blocked me on TikTok, so I created a fake account. So I click on TikTok, and I see a video had been posted about 30-something minutes. I said, oh, shoot, what she done post now? So Peaches poses a question to her audience, and she says, she was live on TikTok yesterday, and someone asked her, does she fear God? Y'all, I'm not playing now. Someone asked her, does she fear God? And her response was no. She said, her response was no, she don't fear God. She said people started to say how evil she was in the chat. And she began to ask the question, well, why should I fear God? Why? Why am I supposed to fear God? Why am I supposed to be scared of God? She said, let me see. Here's what she said. She said, we tight. We got a relationship. That's big G. Before I start talking about this, and I'm going to briefly talk about this. I had a whole little thing. I'm going to briefly talk about it. I've been trying to call my mom. I said, dang, I wish my daddy was up because he could explain this. I'm blowing mama phone up 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm calling her, mama. She wouldn't answer. Call her. I called. I said, mama, what you doing? She said, I'm getting ready to go to the gym. Y'all know my mama's 76 years old. Don't play with her. Mama said, I'm getting ready to go to the gym. I said, mama, I got a question for you. Now, I had already done my research, but I wanted to hear her perspective. She's older than me. She's wiser than me. She's been sitting up under my daddy's teaching. She's been knowing about God even before I knew. So I want to hear her perspective about what does she think it meant to fear God. Y'all can drop down in the comment area and type in, what do you think it means to fear God? So my mom, she was just like, it means a reverence and this and this and that. And I said, that's what everybody was saying in her chat. And she didn't want to hear that because she said it's a general answer. It's like everybody went to Google. And she said, Kim, well, then I said, because I'm going to get into it. I said, you know, there are different meanings of fear in the Bible. The Bible uses it in different ways. Mama stopped me right there. She said, Kim, that girl ain't never been taught. Mom, I'm sorry if you ain't want me to say that. My mama said, Kim, that girl ain't never been taught. She's not going to understand where you coming from. Mama says she's not going to understand. You can't sit up there and teach her nothing on no internet. You can't do that. She's not going to understand. And she said, the way God is using fear It's to the believer. It's to the Christian. She don't know nothing about no God. If she knew, she wouldn't say that. Mama said, and the fear for the unbeliever is to be afraid. The unbeliever needs to be afraid of God, of his wrath, because you don't know God and you're not living right. And I was like, dang, Mama, like you really summed it up. But since I did part of it, I do want to explain what fear means, because I thought it was so interesting I just thought it was so interesting for me to figure out some of this stuff. So for those of you all, because I didn't know this, y'all. I didn't know, number one, the first example I want to use is the words that we use today. Remember in the 80s, for those of you all who are my age, I'm 48 years old. For those of you all who are my age, remember when you grew up in the 80s, or you might be older, y'all remember the 80s. And you remember when you used to say, dang, well, not the 80s, because earlier, gay used to mean happy. In Sam Cooke's time, I remember hearing a song that Sam Cooke sung, and it had the word gay, but it didn't mean gay as in, she said, you 48? You look like you. Girl, I am all of 48. I'm old as dirt, and I got a 7-year-old. That's a whole nother story. I got a 25-year-old and a 7-year-old. Anyway, but gay used to mean happy. Who remember hearing the song from Sam Cooke? I can't remember the song. I'm a Sam Cooke listener. But anyway, he used the word gay. In today's time, and that hadn't even been that long ago, gay don't mean happy. Gay mean you're queer. And queer used to mean something different, but gay mean today that you like the same sex. That's what gay mean. Okay? So, use the word fear. Fear first of all, and y'all, this ain't no biblical lesson. This ain't no biblical channel. I promise y'all. But like my daddy always say, what's in you gonna come out. And it's in me. So I don't know. I don't know what moved me to get up and talk this deep into this subject. I don't know. Because I don't do this. Well, the Bible was written. Now, for those of you all who don't know, if Peaches ever run across this video, for those of you don't understand, listen, contact your nearest minister, your pastor, somebody. Get him to explain this to you, because obviously you don't know. So, but anyway, because I can't go in depth. I ain't got the time, baby. I had to stop at one point because I said, it is hard. I see now how hard it is to talk about a subject because one continues to expand off the other when you're talking about religion and when you're talking about this Bible. It's not one simple answer. So the Bible was written in 1500 and 1400 BC. BC means before Christ. You learn this in Sunday school. I can't tell you about BC, AD, all that. You learn that in Sunday school, okay? So make sure your children go to Sunday school because they used to learn this because I learned it then. Anyway, what language was the Bible written in? First of all, fear in our English language does not mean the same as what the Bible was written in. The Bible was written in Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek. In the Old Testament, the Bible was written in mostly in Hebrew. In about 3 different chapters, it was written in Aramaic, which was Ezra, Daniel, and some of Jeremiah. These are books of the Bible. You learn this in Sunday school. I can't go into that. And I ain't trying to be no smart aleck, I promise y'all. When I think of the word fear, what do I think? Y'all, I can't believe I'm about to go into this morning. I did not want to do this. I promise y'all I didn't. Hold on. For some reason, I really think, because it's going to get deep, y'all. It's going to get real deep. Let me see. So the word fear, it doesn't, like I said, like the simple definition my mama told y'all, told me, and I told y'all, that's what fear means. It's a reverence to God. There are different meanings of the word fear. I'm not about to get into all this morning. I'm not going to have no Bible lesson. This is not a Bible. If somebody wants to inbox me and really want to know what it means, I can point you in the right direction. But this, because so many people have different views, and I don't want to make this that type of channel. I don't, because I don't think I should be the one to talk about this. If anybody should be coming on here talking about what fear is, honestly, is my daddy. He's the scholar. I'm not. My daddy went to school for it. He taught at Bible colleges. He's the one. Not me, because I might say something that's wrong, and I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to add to the Bible. I don't want to take it away. Really explaining the Bible is not easy. It's not easy. And sometimes you need other people to show you. But in the gist of things, it does mean reverence. There are different stories in the Bible where it explains what fear is. The Bible tells us to, where's that scripture that I had? Ecclesiastes 12:13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. All we're supposed to do is fear God and keep his commandments. Reverence him. And you can go on, and it's different scriptures that teaches you or tries to explain. But in Ecclesiastes, where's the one that I found? It was about Moses. It was about the story about Moses and the burning bush, and how Moses had reverence unto God. Go read Moses and the burning bush. We're not going to get into all that this morning. I'm not. Let me see. Did I write that down too? I did. I'm not going to get into it. But, Peaches, you should fear God. If you don't know the Lord, you need to get to know the Lord, especially in the things that you are going through. Y'all, some of the things that she say online is diabolical to me. It really gets me in an uproar. It really, really gets me in an uproar when I watch her and when I watch the things that she say. But at the end of the day, I do have a little bit of compassion for her, because she don't know. A lot of us was raised where we went to Sunday school. We knew God because we learned about God as a child. And I believe the Bible is right. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. I probably screwed the scripture up, but it's something of that nature. But it's true. Whether you training him up, whatever you're doing, you got to train your child up right. You astray a little bit, but you'll always come back to what your parents have taught you. You'll always come back. Y'all know I ain't ashamed. Woo, child. You'll always come back to what your parents have taught you. And I have, like I said, I have compassion for her, because I honestly believe she does not know. She doesn't. Like, if you saw her video yesterday, even the day before that, she was talking about being humble. She was like, I don't understand that. That's what's wrong with black people, because black people, Jesus was humble. He was humble. So she just doesn't know. Yeah, she intelligent, but she just don't know about religion. She wasn't taught. She wasn't taught, or either she wasn't listening. She wasn't listening. Because I know her mama, on the other hand, her mama talk about God every day. And I would think she did teach her. I don't know. I'm going to try to leave religion alone pretty much, but I just had to say that. I really had to say that this morning. Peaches just don't know. She don't know. Do I have compassion for her being the type of mother she is? I don't have no compassion. This was the first, second, third time or whatever. Probably so. But this ain't the first time. She go through this all the time. Every single time. Every year. Every 6 months, it seems like this cycle just repeats itself. And people are tired of it. They are absolutely tired of it. You get on here. You play gospel music to trick people like you know God. Just saying you know God don't mean you. If you know God, the thing is that you would say to people, you wouldn't say to them. You would be kind to people. Yeah, it's some vultures out here. It's some real vultures out here on this social media app. They say some old nasty things, honey. You think these people ain't got no type of heart? They say some old vile and nasty things. But like I say, what's in you is going to come out. Money does not make you become evil. A lot of people say, oh, she only like that because she got money. No, she always been like that. Money exposes people. Rich people, they always been like that. What's in you going to come out. It's coming out for the world to see. She has a large platform. Very large platform. Big mouthpiece. Baby, when she get on there, she got over 1,000 people on all different platforms except for YouTube or YouTube knocking off. But she has a large platform. And saying, like, when her time here on this earth is up, and if she still feels the same way, I'm just saying, you know, and she used her platform the way she used, God gonna hold you accountable. Like my platform. I get on here and I'm evil, I'm hateful, and all this kind of stuff, everything that the Bible tells us we shouldn't be. God gonna hold me accountable. It is what it is. And he may say to me, where I am, ye cannot come. Depart from me. I never knew you. Think it's a game. That's Bible. He'll tell me that. Who am I? Just because my daddy a preacher? He'll get me even if I'm going to church. Matter of fact, he'll be harder on me than a person, the unbeliever. Harder on me. He holds me accountable because I do know the word. And if I know the word and I'm not living it, baby, he gonna be, ooh, honey. How many of y'all had a whooping by the Lord? I done had plenty of them. The dog attack. Shall I go on when I had COVID? I almost was up out of here, baby. I was. But you know what? I said, oh, Lord. And you know what? I better get myself together right now because I don't want something tragic to happen to me. Let me see. Large platform and was blessed tremendously. But did she honor God's word? It's reaping season. She's got to stand in it until he's through with her. You know what? I meant what I said the other day. I think it was yesterday. I asked y'all, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, pray for that woman. For real. Because she has those 7 babies looking at her. And she's pregnant. I talked about yesterday the high mortality of African American women when we give birth. For one, y'all already know about medical staff not thinking black women are in pain. What is that Judge Toller, I think that was her. She lost her daughter in childbirth. Lord, my watch done told me I'm talking too loud. Let me be quiet. But Judge Toller lost her daughter in childbirth. She had her child, and I believe she had been telling them that she was in pain. She was hurting, and they didn't believe her. Even the husband had been saying for somebody to come in there and help her. She was in pain. They play like, you know, we black. A lot of medical staff don't care nothing about black folks. Y'all know what the stereotype is. Black people can tolerate pain. They don't be want to give us nothing, and it's true. So anyway, I can't remember how many hours went. I don't know, but anyway, she died, and it could have been avoided if they would have just listened to her. And that woman had insurance. She get off serving her master. Oh, Lord. Oh. She got to give birth to those babies soon. Whether it's one or whether it's two. We talked about Peach is 35 years old. She's high risk. She's had multiple pregnancies. She's had a cesarean. She's had children that had, what do you call it? She got one autistic child. One of them could have had that corpus something with the brain. I don't know the name of it. So she's high risk. She's high risk, right? And whatever this is on her neck, I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's a goiter, it's her thyroid. I don't know what that is on her neck. But I was on live yesterday, and it says that somebody was saying something about thyroids and about stress causes them to act up or something like that. Pregnancy is stressful. Labor, childbirth, is stressful. It takes that's the closest, so they say, I know y'all heard this, that's the closest to death that women will get is in childbirth. Your body go through some things. Your daggone pelvis opens all the way, child, Lord Jesus. Your body go through some things. And she's 35 going through that, and she's already had 7 babies. I don't know if she's had miscarriages. I don't know. What I do know is everybody need to say a prayer for her. Whether she deserves it or not, you need to say a prayer for this woman. Not for her, but for those children. Because they don't have anybody. Although, because, Wood is another child. That's her baby, too. So she really got 8. Now she going to have, 10 kids? Wood ain't going to be able to take care of them. Of course, her mama, Miss Tracy, she would gladly take care of her all of them. Would gladly take care of her kids. She really will. But I'm going to tell you something. Y'all say a prayer for that girl. Because she got to go through childbirth with those babies. And she going to need the Lord. He going to bring you to your knees some kind of way. You going to bow. Baby, because I did. He broke me down to my knees, baby. How many of y'all been broke down to your knees with pain, heartache, financial issues? How many of y'all been like that? Everybody on here have. Everybody on here has been through financial problems. I don't care how much you save. People say, oh, you ought to save money. Yeah, saving is good, but you don't know God. God will take you down through there to teach you a lesson. I talked about that on this channel. You can have 6 months worth of bills saved up. Be straight, baby. You can have your short-term disability. You can have your 401k. You can have your high-yield savings account. You can have all different types of things prepared for a rainy day. But what about in Noah's time? Somebody, Lord Jesus, they didn't know it was going to rain that long. For 40 days and 40 nights, it rained. You don't know how long your storm gonna be. Ain't no duration. God is not in the realm of time like us. He ain't in the realm of time. We don't know how long it's gonna rain, okay? And your savings, my savings, and I'm talking to me. I'm preaching to me. I ain't preaching to y'all, I'm preaching to myself. I need to get myself right, child. But my savings and my safety net, y'all know what it need to be? G to the O to the D. Because, baby, we talked about it yesterday. Was it yesterday? Day before yesterday. If you right with the Lord, he trying to bless you. He will open up a blessing or something like that to that nature where you can't even receive it. I gave y'all examples of things my dad had gone through. He'll open it up, child. You can't even conceive what God can do for you. You can't. I can't. The things God done for me, I don't deserve. Child, let me tell you something. Do you think from the way I told y'all I was, okay? I may not have been an old devilish person like most people call devilish. But to me, I was a devilish person. I was arrogant. And these are things that I was arrogant. At that time I was married. I wasn't a good wife to my husband because I would be arguing with my husband, all different types of things. Child, my husband ain't gonna keep me from heaven. But anyway, all these things the Bible tell me I shouldn't have been. Some of these, the Beatitudes, look it up. The Beatitudes, those are some things that I was. I really was. I wasn't patient. I was very headstrong. Baby, I'll snap in a minute. And so, God got me. He broke me down. I should have died that day. I should have died. I should have gone. Baby, I thought I was going to die. I should have been out of here. My ticket should have been up right then. I didn't see no white light, but something told me, baby, stop. You about to die today. Y'all know the story. That's true. Some say you gonna die today. Some say, you better keep on fighting. I kept on fighting them dogs. If you look at the situation behind my dog attack, it should have been no reason why I got up off that ground and survived. And all I got is some scars. Should have been no reason. That wasn't me. It wasn't nothing I did. How many people you know that come up off the ground from 2 pit bulls? And and their face ain't disfigured, no scars or anything. It's just on the hand and the arm. I got some nerve damage and I got PTSD, but baby, I'm here. I'm alive. How many people you know to come up? Most of the time when you hear about a pit attacking somebody, they dead. They gone. I ain't gonna say it's a miracle, but he sure blessed me because I don't think that was an unnatural thing that happened. So I ain't gonna say it was a miracle. It wasn't water into wine, but I do believe that I was blessed and I shouldn't have been blessed. There's a lot of things God do for us that we do not deserve. Some of us know that we live some foul and raggedy lives. We don't even deserve to breathe air. For real. Live some foul towards people. Nasty. And God still allows us to wake up every morning. He allows us to breathe. He allows us to, some of us could be sick, but guess what? We still here. We still got an opportunity. And let me talk about this. Just because you sick, that don't mean you gonna die. Let me tell you, I've talked about this so many times on this channel that day when I was attacked by a pit bull, that could have been my last day. And it could have been somebody over here could have been dealing with cancer and going through the ringer, sick, and you think they gonna die, but it be this whole person. I knew a person several years back, very strong individual. Actually, it's my husband's cousin, but I didn't know it's his. I didn't know my husband at the time. He was on a motorcycle. His name was Billy Ruff. He was on a motorcycle, and very strong individual. He was a soldier. He had been overseas so many times. Very good person. Helped, giving to the church, all different types of things. Lord, my sister done sent me something. Hold on. Let me see what she sent me. Hold on, Sylvia. I see you done sent me something. Hold on. Lord, have mercy. I'm going to get back to it. When my sister inboxed me, because she know I'm live, it's something important. Hold on. What did she send me? Hold on. Wow. She just sent me something. I'm talking about this dog. Y'all, no lie. I'm about to flip my camera. Hold on, let me clean this. Hold on, y'all. Wow. What in the entire world? Oh, my word. It says suspect arrested. This was 5 hours ago. Suspect arrested in dog mauling and death in Augusta. Charles Blackwell, 55. Y'all, I'm sorry. When I talk about dog attacks, that's a black woman. That hurt my heart. Has been charged with involuntary manslaughter after the dog mauling death of a 21-year-old Samara Rogers left Wednesday along Ira Road in Augusta. She was walking when at least one dog attacked her. See what I'm talking about? I shouldn't have even been here. Sister girl, Samara Rogers, lost her life on yesterday from one dog. And I had 2 pits on me, baby. They were chewing me up. 2 of them. I shouldn't even be here. But anyway, back to Billy. So Billy, very nice individual, one sick. I'm talking about he was a soldier riding on his motorcycle. I think he had a Hayabusa motorcycle. Lost control of the motorcycle. Hit a tree. Body parts went everywhere. Dead on impact. Tore up everybody. Because nobody was expecting that. See, I talk about on this channel, you may put your shoes on in the morning. We don't know. Honestly, we don't know. It's 2 appointments we got to make in this life. Your birth and your death. Each and every one of us got an appointment with death. We do. I got an appointment, baby. And I don't care what I'm doing in the day. When my appointment time come up, I'm gone. Y'all ain't gonna see me no more. And it goes for all of us. We all got these appointments, right? You watching this video, you made one. You got another one coming up. We don't know when. We don't know where. We don't know how. It's like, how many of y'all heard the little example of you got your date of birth and you got a line in between and you got this. You can't determine this. And I don't believe you can determine this because it's already set. You can't determine this. But this right here, this line, that's all you. Now, what you do in this line, that's you, baby. Make it count. Because life is but a vapor. It goes by so fast. Don't be like, y'all know the Bible talks about the rich man. Remember the rich man? I think about Peach. I think about Peach. Peach has had a lot of money sling through her hands. A lot of money sling through her hands. She has a major platform to help people. A major platform. Remember I talked about yesterday. If you just practice basic, you don't even gotta call yourself no Christian. I talked about Stormy Wellington. Y'all know I love Stormy Wellington. Stormy Wellington based her life, and I heard Peach talk about she likes Stormy Wellington. Well, Peaches, if you watch Stormy Wellington, because I watched her for like 2-3 years. I even went to Girl Hold My Hand. I was in Wake Up and Win. I was in her special community, baby. I paid my money for the special community. Eric Thomas and all these people. Who's another person she talked about? What's the dude name from Miami, Florida? The personal development guy. What is his name? The black dude. Les Brown. I've even been on some of his little Zoom training calls with Les Brown. So trust me, I know. If you listening to all these people, why you ain't taking heed? Why you not taking heed? Are you just hearing them? Because Stormy based her life, she don't call herself religious. If you know anything about Stormy, she don't call herself religious. But if you listen to what she do, she based her life on biblical principles. All biblical principles. You listen to her affirmation, they all biblical principles. It's a, dang, I was trying to get this story, not story, but it is a book that I cannot think of the name. Lord, somebody help me. What is the name of that book? They got a Netflix special on it. Les Brown is in the book. It's like, can I think of it? I cannot think of this book. But anyway, they got a Netflix movie about the book. And it's basically about biblical principles. It's not the laws of attraction. Y'all, I promise y'all I cannot think of this book. But if Peach listened to Stormy and she listened to all these. See, a lot of people listen to Peach McIntyre and they think what she said. Oh, she's so intelligent. Oh, she's just so intelligent. She's so smart. Honey, I've been under some of these people that she be talking about because I was in a health and wellness company, and they really built on self-development. So all these people she be talking about, baby, I done been in all they little classes. And if anything, Stormy Wellington, Grant Cardone, she talked about all these people. Girl, I done listen to all that. All them Zoom calls with Grant Cardone and Les Brown. And what's the other black lady name? With the dreads, what's her name? Not Iyanla, it's another black woman. Can't think of her name, y'all. Not Whoopi Goldberg. She's a self-development woman, and she wrote a book too. I can't think of her name. But anyway, all the stuff Peaches said, all she doing is listening to this stuff and saying it to y'all, and y'all think y'all she's smart, but she's not taking heed to what they saying. Because if she listened to Grant Cardone, she wouldn't be in that financial situation. Grant Cardone talks about not buying. If you ever listen to him, I ain't talking about that pyramid scheme. You ever listen to him? Grant Cardone talk about not buying expensive jewelry and expensive cars because those are not investments. Grant Cardone talk about not taking all these expensive trips because those are not investments. Stormy talks about that, all that kind of stuff. She fooling y'all. She ain't fooling me. Hey, good morning, baby. Hey. You slept hard, didn't you? You okay? You okay? What's wrong? Something bothering you? What's wrong? Hello? What's wrong? Your stomach hurt? You okay? You hungry? The light bothering you? That's why mama tell you have to wear your glasses all the time. You got astigmatism in your eye. See, you be on that tablet and you don't put your glasses on. You got to wear them glasses, okay? Now go in there. Are you up? It's 5:38. You up or you going back to bed? Okay, you got 24 minutes. 22 minutes. Morning, Katie. Lose weight. Definitely. Thank you for that, baby. I done lost a lot of weight, baby, and I look good and I feel good. Let me see your picture since you in the purple. See, one thing. You gonna brush your teeth? Okay, and wash your face too, because you got crust on the side of your mouth. Okay, all right. One thing you gonna know about Kimmies World, I turn my camera on. That's what I do, because I ain't embarrassed. I ain't ashamed of nothing. This is who I am. I'm not hiding behind the screen. Baby, when my hair ain't done, if my makeup ain't done, I'm coming on here. But baby, I can pull myself together real quick. And I got a husband, and I got a beautiful daughter, and a wonderful family. I don't care about what you think, because guess what? I don't even know what you look like. And nobody else on here who talking about people. Don't hide behind the camera. Let us see you. Let us see you. Hey, girl, hey. Anyway. The Secret. That's it. Lady Donegan. That is the book. The Secret. Girl, you know your self-development stuff. The Secret. And if you know anything about that book, The Secret is based on biblical principles. Don't be a slave to the lender. It's biblical principles. A lot of these motivational speakers are getting their stuff from right here. If you know your Bible, you will know that. Or, I'm telling you, my daddy, not that I knew, my daddy had to tell me that. I was telling my dad about the book, The Secret, and I was telling him some of the stuff that I was learning. When I first got the book, it's been about 3-4 years since I was doing on this self-development journey. And I asked my daddy, I was telling my daddy, I said, Daddy, the book, The Secret, and I was telling him all this stuff that I learned and positive affirmation. You can't think about negative things. You got to stay positive and blah, 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 and da-da-da. My daddy said, Kim, that ain't nothing but biblical principles. You ain't know that. He said, think about when they tell you, to think on positive things. The Bible tells you what things to think on. Think on these things. I can't remember that daggone scripture. Somebody else can put it in the comment. I can't think of it, y'all. I ain't no Bible thumper or Bible scholar. I just know a little bit. What's wrong? You got diarrhea? Daggone acid reflux. Oh my God. This is last day of school. I hope he don't be sick. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this boy his medicine. Shoot. God almighty. Y'all know my little boy got acid reflux real bad. I gave him his medicine last night, though. I don't understand that. Hold on, let me turn this heat down. It's gonna get hot up in here. Hold on, y'all. I don't put on no airs. I am who you see. I know a lot of people have subscribed to the channel. I just picked up a lot of subscribers. Some of them are Peach McIntyre supporters. Well, all of them came from probably Peaches. But some of them are Peach McIntyre supporters. And some of them are some of the... Girl, look at my sister. She done put a scripture on here in here. Thank you, Sylvia. Hold on. What does that scripture say? Philippians. Child, I got the Bible right here. But y'all, I'm not going to sit here and lie. I ain't been reading my Bible. So, let me see. Philippians, Colossians. Philippians, Colossians. Ephesians, Philippians. I'm going to use my Bible. Child, I don't be using my Bible. When I go to church, I use the app. So I done forgot how to use my Bible. Philippians 4:8. Finally, brethren, whatsoever think. That's it, girl. That's it. Finally, brethren. Hold on, y'all. Because I can't see. That daggone print is something. Oh, here we go. We can see now. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue and if there be any praise, think on these things. Bible tell you what to think on. Do I think on them all the time? I don't. Am I perfect? I am not. By no means am I perfect. Child, I can't sit here and tell you the Lord has shown me so much grace over my life because I've been going through periods of my life where, like I tell you, I know when I'm wrong. If I die right then, honey, I will bust you know what wide open. Especially when I'm angry. The Bible tells you can be angry, but just don't sin. Child, I be sinning. I be wanting to hurt somebody. I be wanting to get back at them. All that. Especially this summer. Some of y'all don't watch me over here on YouTube. Done got 38 hot. 2 individuals. 3, really. Got 30. Now, I may not say no. I don't say cuss words. I do not say cuss words. You will never hear me say a cuss word. I don't do that. So they be like, oh, you be all right? Because you don't know what be going on up here. I be thinking some things. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he, honey. I just be thinking, I ain't got to act it out. I be thinking some bad things. I may change it later, but what if I died during that time I was angry? Oh, my God. Trouble. Anyway, let me go through these comments. I'm done with talking about that. Katie, you okay? Let me give you some medicine. Come here, baby. Come here. Come take this medicine. Hurry up. Your stomach hurt for real? Well, come on, hurry up and take this so we can catch whatever's getting ready to happen. Don't come over here to the camera because you don't have no clothes on. Did you wash your hands? No, come take this medicine first. Come take this medicine. Oh, shoot, pick that top up. You spilled it. That's just a little bit left over here. Here, take that real quick. Hurry up. All right. Child, let's hope this medicine be on this Pepsi right here. Let's hope this medicine stop whatever's getting ready to start. Because, baby, if it get to starting, he going to be vomiting and diarrhea, and he won't be able to go to school today. And it's the last day of school. Anyway, let me look and see what y'all saying. Hold on, I'm put my glasses on since they here. Let's see. I can see it in her eyes, in my opinion. I believe she come. Let me see. Let me go all the way up. I don't know if I spoke to y'all before. What's up, Tawanda? Oh, child, I need to do these edges. What's up, Tawanda? How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Make sure y'all double tap the screen, hit the like button. What's up, Queen Pisces, Mark, Cassie, Allison? Hey, girl. Sylvia, Mark. Let me see. I spoke to Cassie. Then I'm going to get down to what? Walker 42. Hey, girl. How you doing? DD2. Okay, so Diddy TV said, I was talking about Peaches. I believe this is what he was talking about. I was talking about Peaches, how people helped the other content creator, but didn't help her. And I don't know. We have all been through financial issues. We have all not spent our money at one day in time until we learn better. Have not spent wisely. All of us has been like that. We all done splurged on something where we was going to buy this for the kids or do this or go out to eat. We all have been in that situation. Tell me who hasn't. We all have, probably. Okay. Maybe some more than the other. But I think the reason why people don't want to help Peach or didn't volunteer to help Peach, because they look at her like, dang, you making all that money? You just made 80 grand in 1 month and you blew through that? That's more than some people make in a year. For real. And you think that, like, you blow through your money like that? Ain't nobody gonna help you. I wish I did have 80. That's I'm saying what most people were saying. Yeah. A lot of people ain't gonna help her because of that reason. Not meaning if any. Good morning. What's up, Charlene? Tanya Smith, I can't read that. She is blasphemous and serves Satan the devil. She plays with her words. Well, honey, I'm going to tell you something. You got to think about it. Haven't we all served the devil? Haven't we all served Satan? Because see, one thing about the Lord is, the Lord don't accept part of us. If he ain't got 100% of us, he don't want none of us. None of us. So if I'm out here doing things, if I'm out here not forgiving someone, or if I'm out here not treating my husband the way I'm supposed to treat him, the devil got me. God ain't got me. God ain't in me. Because the Bible tells me if I love him, I'm going to keep his commandments. That means I'm going to obey him. If I love him, love is an action word, not a... So we all done served the devil. Some of us serving him now. Mm-hmm. So ain't no little and big sin. So the Bible tells us we can't serve two masters. Either you're going to serve God or you're going to serve the devil. You can't be out here willy-nilly. I'm just saying, y'all, I'm just keeping it real. I look at both sides of the fence. I really do. And then when I look at Peach helped me to self-reflect. Because I look at her like, I don't want to be like that. I look at her situation, I analyze her situation, and I put myself in it. Like, yeah, I do commentate on her, and I may commentate on other people, but guess what? I'm doing some self-reflection, and I'm like, I don't want to be like that. How many of you, you better not. Put that tablet up. You got 10 minutes till you have to get ready. Come in here and put your clothes on. Come on. You ain't sleep. Come on in here and get your clothes. Come on in here and get your clothes. When you bring me the tablet. Bring me the tablet. You can't fool me, buddy. Nah, you think you slick. Y'all hear him. He think he slick. Bring me the tablet. You don't want it to die because you own it. Bring me that. 1, 2, 3. I know. I can listen. You ain't gonna be on it no way this morning. Come on, give me the tablet. You ain't getting on no tablet for school. I'll charge you. It'll be charged when you get in from school. Your clothes right here, baby. They're right there on the ironing board. Come on. Come get your clothes. Listen, I'm going to charge. I promise you I'll charge it. You don't believe me? Make sure you got an undershirt on. It's cold outside. Go in your drawer and go grab an undershirt. Okay? And get your socks. You got on socks right now? No. Yeah. Okay, get you an undershirt. That garment Kaden done threw me off. I don't even know what I was talking about, y'all. Let me see if I can remember. I can't remember. I can't even remember. That's that ADHD. On to the next. Your mom is 100% correct. She was. I should just shut up, huh? Let him use you. Okay, I read that. Good morning. We shall all fear the wrath of God, especially those who worship Satan the devil and do the will of the devil. Back when the rainbow was just the rainbow, right?
Does this match?
It does match. You got red in that shoe. Yeah, it match. I thought you was gonna wear your Nautica boots.
What Nautica boots?
Them tan ones. Don't come over here. You ain't got no clothes on. Don't come over here. You ain't got no shirt on. When you dressed, you can come over here and say good morning. Make sure your tag go in the back. There you go. Boy, your hair need to be brushed. You gonna let them people see you not presentable? They talk about your bad. They say, look at that little boy that she got. She don't even comb his head. They do that.
That's mean.
Yeah, that's what they do. They talk about kids on this app. They rough. So go and get yourself together now.
I'm going to work my head.
Child, you got to tell them. Anyway, somebody said.
Grease me.
Grease you up where?
My face.
Let me smell your breath. You brush your teeth?
Uh-huh.
Blow it in my face. Blow it again. Oh, watch out now. That's hot.
Ow.
Was it hot? That wasn't even hot.
No, it hit my...
You brush your tongue this morning? Huh? You okay? Did you brush your tongue this morning? Yes? Go brush your tongue because I thought I smelt it. It was stinking. Go brush your tongue. Back on the rainbow was just a rainbow. Good morning, Kimmy and chat. I've been down in bed sick. Oh, hey, Diana. I've been off the internet for a few days, so I don't know what's going on. Oh, child, it's a lot, child. It's been a lot going on this week. Brown skin. Brown skin. Hey, girl. She was taught that way, but she is stubborn. She touched in the head. Peach asked like she didn't attend grade or high school. Let me tell y'all something. I was talking to my sister, and I remember I was on Peach's live yesterday, and she was saying, she said, I think I'm a little autistic. She was saying she has a problem. She's a little autistic. And so I was telling my sister, trying to defend her. She said, Peach ain't autistic. Now, she might have some other issues, but autism ain't one of them. And I said, you know what? You right, because my great niece is autistic. High functioning, very high functioning autistic. She's like, Peach ain't autistic. I was like, you know what? You right. You absolutely right. Something else wrong with her, but that might not be it. And maybe she's just saying that so people can feel sorry for her and her foolish ways and what she's doing. And it's so sad because she got people, even people were commenting on some videos that I had yesterday. And I was just like, you got to be freaking kidding me. They were like, but she made $80,000 in a year. She made $80,000 in a year, whatever. It's not that she made, that she made $80,000 in a month. It ain't that she can make the money. Remember, we talked about that over here. My daddy always told me, it don't matter how much you make. You can brag all day long about how much money you make. The Bible is right. These are not my words, but I know it to be true. A fool and his money will surely be departed. A fool and his money will surely be departed. I'm going to give you a script for that. I ain't going to give you no lip. A fool and his money, watch out, are soon parted. Move back, buddy.
What's hot?
Proverbs 21:20. The verse reads, there is treasure to be desired and oil in the dwelling of the wise, but a foolish man spendeth up. Wait a minute. That might not be the scripture. The phrase means that, nope, that ain't it. That ain't the scripture. A fool and his money are soon parted. That ain't the scripture. I can't think of the scripture. Hold on. A fool and his money are soon depart. Oh, Proverbs 13:18. My bad. It's Proverbs 13. Shut your mouth, Coco. I've already taken her outside, so y'all don't come for me this morning. I took her outside about 3-something this morning. She downstairs in the office, and I let her play. And then she started getting. Yeah. She ain't even in her cage right now, is she? She ain't in her cage. She just running around downstairs in the office.
Let me see.
Did I put her in a cage, Kaden? I did, didn't I? No, yes, I can't even remember, child.
No, she busted it open.
Yeah, I didn't put her in her cage. But
She messed up. She messed up something.
Again? What she get into? I just cleaned up.
She got into.
That dog got to go outside, y'all. She got to go. She's not an inside house.
She got into the paper.
It's a lot.
Is that milk?
She's so
Mom,
bad.
you need to go down there.
She bad, y'all.
She got paper again.
I know. She bad. Don't go down there with her. I'll get her.
No, I did.
No, don't go down there. She gonna jump on you. Don't go down there. Don't go down there, I said. Now, come over here. Put your clothes on. Come on, baby. Put your clothes on. Don't go down there with her.
Get Coco.
Coco jumps on you. Coco will hurt you. No. No. See, no. You trying Coco to jump on you. I don't want her jumping on you. No. But yeah, like I said, a fool and his money will surely depart him. And so a lot of people on this app, they were like, I guess bragging like Peach got this. She make enough money. Yes, she make enough money, but that money slips through her fingers so daggone quick. How many of y'all, if you made $80,000 in 1 month, how many of y'all would be so far ahead? Man, I would pay my bills up for a year. It's so many things I would do. Honey. Oh, my Lord. 80 grand in a month? I'm not going to Disney World. I'm going to pay some bills because, baby, we got to make it through the rest of the month. Oh, Jesus. Anyway. I'm trying to fix my little self up. She in there meddling. Y'all hear? Bring me that sweater, Kaden. Bring me that sweater. Let me take the hanger off of it. Bring me the sweater. Let's see. She was on her channel. I said sweater. Talking about people asking her, what does God mean? Mama. What?
Can you take this off?
Yeah. You'll mess up. Not that way.
That's how you do it.
No, you go down. You go down like that. Because when you pull it out of it'll take the shape away from your sweater. Here, now put that on. All right. Your voice like Nicki Minaj. Really? Oh, Jesus.
Wait, it's backwards?
You can tell the difference between rich people and
Oh, it's backwards. The rich people.
wealthy people. You won't even know, baby. You won't even know.
What?
Or shall we fix your statement? We can tell when people have never had anything, because then you have people on here bragging about, I done made such and such amount of money. Nobody don't care. Nobody don't care. What type of property do you own? We done talked about that on this channel. What property do you own? Do you have a deed in your name? You pay mortgage every month, not rent, mortgage. This thing's the wealthy talk about. They don't talk about how nice a car you have, what nicer clothes you have. White people, black, wealthy people, you can, huh?
It's kind of big.
Yeah, it's big. You got your shirt on backwards. Your tag is in the front. Your tag got to go in the back. Come here.
But it's big.
It's going to be big, baby. That's the only red thing we had. You got to wear red or green. What you going to... It's still nice. The sweater is nice. It's a Ralph Lauren sweater.
Can't go through.
I can cuff the daggum sleeves. It's only big just about that much. I can cuff the sleeves. Well, what you gonna wear, Kaden? What you gonna wear? Today is red or green.
I know what stuff is red.
It's 37. No. It's 37 degrees outside. Hold on. Come here. And we're gonna ask the people on here, is it too big? Wealthy people, I done been around white and black that's wealthy, that are rich and wealthy. You'll never know it. You will never know it. They don't wear name brand things. No, let me fix the sweater, boy. Now don't start that foot. What did I say?
You said you're gonna
Kaden Anthony. What did I say? I said, let me turn your sweater around. You better pull yourself together this morning. Don't start that foolishness with me this morning, all right? All right?
You said...
What did I say? I said, let me fix your sweater. Turn around.
You can turn the camera.
Oh, Jesus. Lord, somebody help me. Help me. Somebody help me. Jesus, Lord. Turn around. Turn around. Now put your arms in. You just don't want to wear a sweater. That's all. Come here. Come here. Y'all, he said his sweater too big. I should... Come here. Come here. Stop. You being dramatic. It is too big. Let me see. Nana would tell me. Y'all, look at this sweater. Hold on. Let me fix it. Hold on. It is too big. Is it? Okay, let me see. Let's see if Sylvia's still on here. Y'all, look. Is this sweater too big?
Because it's puffed up like this.
Go in your room and go find something red or green.
Red or green.
You can't wear short sleeves. Look in your drawers. Look in your closet. Oh, Jesus. But yeah, like I was saying, I done been around people that's been rich and wealthy. And you'll never be able to tell. They'll have a few pair of really nice jeans and they'll switch it up with shirts because, see, they don't value that. They don't spend their money on that. Like, I got a first cousin that makes over $200,000 a year. I'm going to... Show this. Lord, I should have you picking out your clothes. I didn't even see this the other day. Yeah. Now, let's see if you can wear it. It's a size 7. You know you growing. That is red. I'm sorry, Kaden. Mama admit when she wrong, child. I will admit when I'm wrong. Mama was wrong. Put this on. That probably look better.
Yep.
Well, you need to start picking out your own clothes in. Child, I don't know. I don't know how to dress no boy.
Still fit. Oh,
it's too short. See? That's why. Come here. Come here. Let me see. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Let me see. Let me come here, baby.
okay.
You got a hard time. Why I gotta always repeat myself? Come. You got a hard time to listen. But you don't listen. You don't listen. You gotta listen. What you crying? Wait a minute. Stop. What you crying for? What you crying? Why are you crying? Why are you whining?
Because I was trying to take it off.
Stop whining and say what you just said. Don't whine. Say it. I was trying. Look. I was trying to take it off. Or I was trying to take it off. Sound different.
Take it off.
Still whining. Don't whine.
I was trying to take
just
it
speak
off.
regular.
I was trying to take it off.
Okay.
That's my regular top.
Can you go in there and find something else red?
Yes.
It's too small. We got to get this to Carter. Child, this don't fit. I'm telling you, children be growing. But, how many of y'all know people that's wealthy that, don't value their clothes? Like I was saying, I got a first cousin, make over 6 figures, don't have no children, no nothing. She stay catching flights. It seemed like every week she in another country, and she got a job too. But she have no kids. She has no husband. Her house is paid for. She's wealthy. But if you would look at her, you wouldn't be able to tell that she had money. You would not, because she don't value that. People that have money value different things. They do. My brother, he's wealthy. I say he rich. He ain't wealthy. He rich. It's the difference with wealth. That's that old money. But he rich. He got some money. If you look at him, you'll think he broke. You can't wear that short sleeve, dingy shirt. Look in your drawer. He make very good. He has no children. He's not married. He live in a beautiful home out west. He make money. He do. But if you looked at him, you'll say, oh, he broke. He drive the most economical car, something most people wouldn't even have. You don't see him wearing a lot of jewelry and a lot of this because he don't value that. He value other things. Let me see. Large platform and was blessed tremendously, but okay, I read that. She got off serving her master's spirit. I'm not praying for her until she show herself wanting to find God on her own free will. You know what, Tanya? And I ain't gonna say, you still gotta pray for people. You still gotta pray for people. Everybody deserves a prayer. You know, I can't tell you what to pray for, but my prayer would be, I hope that she learns better. I hope the kids, are okay. Because nobody don't wish nothing on the children. Shoot, God helped me when I know I was doing wrong, riding dirty, living a foul life. He helped me. So we have all, maybe our situation wasn't like Peach's. Of course mine wasn't, because I ain't never made as much money as her. My situation wasn't like Peach. But still, we all got different situations. We do. Do it make it right? No. But just hope that God give her enough grace to get herself together. Because God give a lot of us grace. Really do. That's why I told you to wear that sweater, because I couldn't find nothing green or red. I couldn't find nothing green or red. Listen, I'm going to give you an option. You got them reindeer ears. They are green and they are red. You just wore that yesterday. You can't wear the same sweatshirt. It's dirty. It stank. It's green, but you wore it yesterday.
That's the only colors we have.
Exactly. So put that sweater back on. Well, go in your room, find something different. You be the eyeball in class. What? You don't want to wear the sweater I picked out for you. That's a nice sweater. Let's see. I can see it in her eyes. In my opinion, I believe she came around and changed her life. I believe anyone can change because I was once lost, but I was found. God has a way of getting our attention. God has a way of getting our attention, honey. He'll shake us up real quick, won't he? Like, wake up, Kim. Don't you see? What is that story? Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can think of the story. What is the story? Let me see if I can tell it right. About the person God tried to save and he kept sending somebody to save him and it wasn't what they thought it was. Hold on. The person that was drowning. Who was it? The drowning man. Okay, this may not be, let me see. Let me see if this is the one that I've always heard. Okay, this is kind of like the one. The parable of the drowning man, also known as the two boats and a helicopter. How many of y'all heard that? It's a short story, often told as a joke, most often about a devoutly Christian man. Frequently a minister who refuses several rescue attempts in the face of approaching floodwaters. Hold on. We got to get the story because that ain't the story. That's the gist of it. But that ain't it. Here it is. Okay. A storm descends on a small town. Y'all listen to this story. And the downpour soon turns into a flood. As the water arrives, the local preacher kneels in prayer on the church porch, surrounded by water. Hey! Hey! Stop that, Coco! By and by, one of the townsfolk come up the street in a canoe. Better get in, preacher. The waters are rising fast.
To this.
When I get off of here, I'm going to get off in about 15 minutes. I promise I'm going to get off. I'm going to go see because that sweater is too big and I don't like it. Better get in, preacher. The waters are rising fast. No, says the preacher. I have faith in the Lord. He will save me. Still, the waters rise. Now the preacher is up on the balcony, wringing his hands in supplication, when another guy zips up in a motorboat. Come on, preacher. We need you. Wait a second. We need to get you out of here. The levee's gonna break any minute. Once again, the preacher is unmoved. I shall remain. The Lord will see me through. How many of us like that in our life? Lord, we trying to get our attention. I'm waiting on the Lord to come save me. Y'all go home. I got this. I'm waiting on the Lord. Hold on. After a while, the levee breaks and the flood rushes over the church until only the steeple remains above water. The preacher is up there clinging to the cross. Oh, Lord. When a helicopter, look at here now, 3rd attempt. When a helicopter descends out of the clouds and a state trooper calls down to him through a megaphone. Grab the ladder, preacher. This is your last chance. Once again, the preacher insists the Lord will deliver him. How many of y'all like that in y'all life? I've been like that. And predictably, he drowns. He gone. A pious man, the preacher, goes to heaven. After a while, he gets an interview with God. He asked the Almighty Lord, I had unwavering faith in you. Why didn't you deliver me from the flood? God shakes his head. What did you want from me? I sent you 2 boats and a helicopter. Oh, Lord. How many of us like that in our life? Lord be trying to get our attention, be trying to save us because, see, the Lord knows what's ahead. See, he knows everything. We don't know.
It's hot in this.
Now you're going to get hot. It's 37 degrees outside, boo. 37.
But it's big.
I'm going to what did mommy say outside? I'm going to go try to find something. I think you got a guest matter of fact, I think it's a guest t-shirt somewhere in your drawer. You got a red t-shirt. It say GUESS. Go see if you can find it.
Where?
In your drawer, in your room. Go look in your drawer. Or either on top of that dresser. How many of us have been like that in our life? Lord be trying to get our attention because he see the dangers ahead. We can't see because we don't know the future. We don't know what's going to happen when we walk out this door, but the Lord be trying to save us. He be trying to save me. I'm going to talk to me now. Lord be trying to save me and I don't see the dangers ahead. And I say, you know what? That's at Tuskegee University and that's a 2T. Bring it. I'll try to save it for you. Because that was Jazz t-shirt when she was a baby. I said, what color I say?
I don't know what you
I think I need to cut this off. But the Lord see the dangers ahead and we don't see it. But we know I got faith in the Lord. I'm not going to listen to what he telling me now. He telling me possibly, come on, jump on in here. Because ahead, it's going to be some trouble. I got faith in the Lord. Lord going to see me through. He going to see me through. And we don't listen. And then we look up and be just like the preacher. Anyway, let me run through this. I got 5 minutes. Y'all got to get out of here because I got to get him ready for school. He got to eat breakfast. Let me see. I'm sorry for the ones who I did not. I was in a terrible car accident, broke my humerus bone in 5 places, shattered 2 in 5 places, dang, 2 major surgeries, lost my job. He would bring you to break you down to your knees. Like I said, you could be saving. I don't know if I completed my point about this. You can be saving your money and have things up in your little nest, that emergency fund, and your illness lasts longer than what you prepared for. Because like Noah in Noah's days, it rained for 40 days and 40 nights. I gave y'all the story about me, about the dog attack, and how I wasn't working no more, and how I was used to receiving money from the post office, and baby, I got paid very well. Me and my husband had just bought a home. Just bought a home. After that dog attack, workers' comp wasn't paying everything. It wasn't. It was hard. It was hard on my husband because it took 2 income for us to get that home. And guess what? After about a little over 2 years, maybe a little more than that, we had to sell our home. We had to sell our home because we couldn't afford to live there no more. I'm not ashamed. Thank God it didn't go back to the bank. We was able to save it and get something off of it. It ain't had to go back to the bank. I'm not ashamed at all. And thank God that my parents had another home. My parents live in a whole nother town. They had a whole nother home bigger than the house that we lived in. And guess what? If we didn't want to pay bills, we didn't have to. Only bills we pay here is just the upkeep of the home. Mortgage, the house paid for. We had to do nothing. But you know what? People won't call that a blessing. To me, that's a blessing. But things happen. Things happen in your life that you have no control over, and you got to roll with the punches. Walking my current situation, 2 pit bulls, what seems like a miracle to me. Let me see. Shattered my femur. I started beach walking. Job gone, but it was stressful. See what I'm talking about? Yeah, you can wear that. It's not iron, though. It's a little wrinkle. Let me see. That's not a sweater. That's a shirt. Actually, this is a little better than a t-shirt. Okay, let me iron this, okay? You definitely can wear that. Okay. I burned my finger yesterday, but now it's okay. Alice, what are 6 things Almighty God hate? Read Proverbs 6, chapter 6. God's word states, walk with your kind, separate from them. That happened yesterday in my city. She didn't make it. Gosh. The secret. Let me see. Child, this is your calling. I love hearing you talk about the word. Child, I be trying to steer away from that because I'm by no means a Bible thumper. I'm not one of those. And I don't like to say something that's wrong. Maybe I interpreted something wrong. I try to tread really lightly when I talk about the Bible. I really do. I talk about things that I know, but I try to tread lightly because I wouldn't say that my life is all the way 100% right. There are so many things that I could correct in my own life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't perfect. And shoot, I don't want to be out here telling y'all stuff and shoot, and my life ain't 100% perfect. No, I don't smoke. No, I don't drink. No, I don't cuss. No, I don't have premarital sex or none of that. I'm married. I have a husband, but guess what? I mess up every day. I do. I mess up every day. Shoot, I ain't no liar, but I might, shoot, I don't know. I got a problem with forgiveness. Still do to this day. Still got a problem with forgiveness. And that's something I'm working on. I've been having a problem with forgiveness since 2019. Probably had it before then, but it really came to light because of the people whose dog attacked me. It's hard for me to forgive them. So let me go and move on, especially when you heard the word all your life. Damn, I can't see. We don't have an excuse. Let's see the Thursday holiday outfit. Girl, get well soon. Oh, he fine, y'all. He fine. Thank you for that, but he fine. I guess that medicine went ahead and helped him. I told her that too. She needs to create a second page and share the word people want to hear. talking about that, talking about positivity. Oh, Jesus. There's a girl. I ain't going to say no girl. It's a YouTuber on here, and I want to share her page. What is her name? Hold on, let me get this YouTuber's page, because I do want to let y'all know about her. If y'all want somebody who's positive, I believe she goes live every single day. Let me see. Her name is, let me see if her sister shared it. Her name is Ayana Johnson. Ayana Johnson. She goes, she did a stream yesterday. This is her page. Hold on, I'm gonna click on it. I like positive people. Okay. This is the girl's page, Ayana Johnson. She got 913 subscribers. I know this video probably gonna get over 1,000 views. If y'all can get her to 1,000 views and to get this woman monetized, that would be great. When I tell you, I've heard people talk about this lady. Y'all know I'm the research queen. She's on her thing. She's a mental health therapist, an author, and a speaker. So I went and I did some research. I didn't pull up her credentials or anything like that, but I did some research on her, and she is an amazing speaker for Black women and for women around. If y'all want something, because I suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder. Every day ain't a good day for me. And I know it's a lot of people out there go through a lot of things, whether it's PTSD, financial issues, issues with your children, grandchildren, you know, the list goes on and on. Go listen to her. She did a show yesterday. It says Overcoming Guilt and Shame. Another stream she had, System for Success. Another one, Gratitude. I love YouTubers like that because it's not enough good people. We talked about, I got 7 minutes. We talked about how when it's dark, light drives out darkness. And I consider her a person who has light on them. She don't get into this dragging people. Like, I get on here, I respond to some stuff. She don't do nothing like that. She stay focused. And that's a good thing. And that's something that we all should try to be more like. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all could just go on and follow her. She don't know me. She does not know me at all. I found her through her sister. Her sister was telling people to follow her, and she posts her every single day. And I went on there and I listened to some of her videos in the bushes, child. She know. And I like her content. So anyway, what is the Cash App name? My name's Carl, by the way. What's up? The Diddler in the building, shy. Welcome to Kimmies World, Carl. Please consider subscribing to the channel. Already done. That's insanity. So true. She comes on here and tells you how much money she made. How do we know she made that kind of money? Facts. Anyone can show money on the table. How do you know it's her? You got that right. Same like one eviction. Okay, but two, that's going too far. And I could speak on it because I faced one before in 2023. It was the worst day of my life. But to keep getting them is not cool, I learned. Well, I'm going to say this. You never know what people go through. Like I gave the example of things that may occur in your life, situations that may be unbeknownst to everybody. I take Coco outside. She don't want to go outside. I took her outside. Coco's on a schedule, baby. This is not her schedule to go outside. It's not even a time. Anyway, people go through problems and trials and tribulations. You cannot prepare for certain things because sometimes it lasts longer than what you expected. But with a person like Peaches and, with a person like her that make as much money as her and just throw her money away, and it's evident to everybody what she does, she told you. She went live yesterday and told you why she ain't got no money, because she gambled. Kimmy, what's up, the troll guy? What it do? What it do? I ain't seen you in here in a Y'all, shout out to the #1, besides my sister, the #1 moderator in the building, the South Memphis Show. Let me see. They put me and my daughter out, but I can say, I told myself I would never go through that again. Wow, she can't keep the money. Slide right through her hands. A shot collar. You gonna stop talking about my dog. You gonna stop talking. Workers on strike at multiple Amazon facilities. Dang. I'm back, guys. I'm cooking. Child, please, man. I'll be investing that money. You got that right. She knows better. They got tents. They're not gonna. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all remember in 2009 when the stock market crashed? I knew some people who had a lot of money in the stock market. I'm talking about a lot of money. A lot of money. And who lost their money. You just never know what lies ahead, child. Best thing I could tell people is invest in GOD. Dang, y'all, I don't know what's on my eyes today. I can't really see. I put these glasses on and shoot, I see everything. You look handsome in your sweater. He don't like it. That girl got a head full of sense, but I ain't using it yet. Okay, let me go down. You just not making it to that Wait a minute. What are you talking about? Y'all, I love my South Memphis show. I got the best moderators in I don't care what nobody say. Kimberly McNeil, Tracy, who else? Erica, Sylvia, the South Memphis show. I'm probably missing somebody. Peanut. And it's one more. I can't think of the other person. Dang, I can't think of the other person. I got the best moderators, y'all. And they range from different people. I got school teachers, hospice nurses. I got trolls as moderators. People that own their own business. Y'all are amazing. I love y'all. And thank you for being my moderators.
Mom,
What's that,
do
baby?
you hear Coco?
Coco just, is she? Huh?
You need it.
Okay, I'm about to check out. I've been in here. I ain't see until now. I know, listen, I know you be on here and you be waiting for the trolls to come because you be ready to stir up some stuff. Y'all listen, y'all may not ever see the moderator. The moderator may not ever show his face, but they on here. When the trolling start, the blocking, baby, don't mess with my moderator. I got one male moderator. And I don't even know how chat. Anyway, let me get off of here. Thanks for tuning in. It's almost 6:30. Sylvia, I know you probably at work right now. You have an amazing day at work, girl. For those of you who have children in school, y'all know this coming up to be the last day of school. For these kids, y'all have an amazing day. Today is Thursday. We used to call this Thankful Thursday. Do something kind for somebody else. If it ain't nothing but a stranger that you meet at the store. Do something kind for somebody else. Yeah. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.